Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. But this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. So if it's come to you and you're not a Virgo, it's absolutely your message, because the only way it would come is if you drew it into you, right? And it always shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Somebody's not appreciating your work. Somebody's not appreciating what you do. You're feeling underappreciated. You're feeling underwhelmed by the payoff that's been coming from work that you have been doing. Well, you know, the instant reaction, or the best way to handle that, the reading has just begun, right, Virgo? But the best way to handle that is pull back your energy. If somebody's not appreciating it, be done with the situation. And I understand, say this is your boss, right? You can't just be done with your work. We got mortgages, we got rent, we got kids to take care. I get it. But ultimately, it's that, stop coming to work with 100%, right? And start getting those resumes out there without anybody knowing. But this is the energy of being underwhelmed with how you feel about a situation, feeling like it's like they don't see me. If you're talking about this as a personal situation, it's like my value isn't seen. I'm not really valued in the situation that I'm in. I'm not really cared about or cared for. It's feeling underwhelmed with how people interpret, with how people see what your contribution, right? And that's the first card that popped out. So let's understand more about this situation. Some shit from the past. There's always some shit from the past. No, there's not. I can guarantee you there's not always some stuff from the past, but the past only comes out in my readings if it is 100% why you're experiencing what you're experiencing now. So let's dig in. Oh, so there's something, this is kind of excited, impulsive, very childlike, very childish energy, curiosity with regards to pleasure and fun and okay. If I was to read this, looking at this, if this is a personal situation, because, this is a general reading, so you take it where it resonates. It doesn't have to be romance or anything like that. But if this is a personal, romantic situation, it could be something that you got into for fun, because it was playful, because you were immature or stupid or new or novice to the dating world or whatever. And now it's underwhelming you. You know that you're not with the right person. You know that you're not appreciated, or you're not challenged, right? It could be that you're just in a situation where you're not challenged. You're not with somebody that you have any respect for, or you feel has any respect for you. You're not with somebody who really sees you or gets you or makes you grow. That there is no potential. I once heard something about Virgos, and it was said Virgos can pick out toxicity in a process or a system, wherever it is. If there's something that is gone awry with a system, any kind of system, whether it's a computer system, whether it's an operation system, or whether it's a system of a relationship, they can immediately pinpoint where that toxicity is. So it's like your Virgo spidey senses are going off, and it's like, yeah, there's something that ain't right in this situation. If this is a job, it would be something where, and Virgos love to stay in a situation longer than they need to, but that's because they're Earth and they need consistency. However, sometimes you guys really drag yourselves back because you don't take the leaps or the risks that you need to really be challenged and live up to your full potential. That's kind of the situation, because if it was work, it would be, oh, this is a job I took just out of college, or this is a job I took a couple years ago, or even a couple months ago, based on the fact that, I had no experience in this field. But now I do. And now I'm awesome. And they're still treating me like I don't know nothing. And they're still paying me like I don't know nothing. And that ain't going to work. So it's a situation where the universe is reaching out to you to let you know, knock, knock, knock. A couple of years ago, it was fine for it to just be like flitty, floaty, not that serious. But now it's dragging. It's like a ball and chain. It's bringing you back. There's nothing in this situation that's actually even respecting or appreciating your full capacity or your full capability. You're getting triggered. You know it. You know it. You know it. But you're still in it. So now the decision is, what are you going to do about it? You're going to ignore it? I mean, this could be tricky whether it's personal or professional, right? Because we got obligations. But this is a good thing, because right now this is a confirmation to whoever's watching, Virgos, or even if you're not a Virgo. It's a confirmation to say it's time to level up. You're absolutely right. This situation is not going no further. You're feeling it because you may not even be at a point. Listen, if you're getting this video, on some level you are at a point where you are absolutely ready to accept that this situation is not going to go any further. You would not have been drawn. When I'm filming this in July, what is it, July 12th? Yeah, it's July 12th of 2025. I don't care if you're seeing this on August 14th of 2032. It don't matter. It's going to be on YouTube forever. Whenever this video comes into you, it is when you are ready to accept, happy birthday, Doug Denny, that this old situation that at one point was right for you because you were inexperienced, novice, and you got into it blindly, or you got into it new and there was something to learn, or it was pleasurable, it was okay. Now you've grown up and you're underwhelmed. You're underwhelmed, your talents are underused, you're underappreciated, or you're not impressed with the circumstances anymore because it's time for you to grow. This is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. And this is your sign to say, it's time for me to move on, right? You know it, you feel it already. Okay. That's actually a good thing. You can feel it. This is like when you walk into the doors, you walk through the doors at work, and you know you're just going to get pounded with 10 hours worth of fucking work. And you're walking home to a paycheck that barely pays your rent. Once upon a time, it was fine because maybe you're still living with your parents. But you want to buy a house now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're in a different point in your life. This shit don't work for you anymore. You've also learned enough, right? Have outgrown the novice challenges. It's not challenging you anymore, right? It's not. There's no challenge here anymore. There's no inspiration. Something has hit the end of the road, and that is fine, because it's not like there are no other roads for your ass to jump on. There are plenty, and they're going to challenge you, and they're going to be the next phase of your life, and this is when you level up, my boo. This is when you level up. I love it. I love it for you, to be honest with you. I love it for you. It's just, I think for Virgo energy seeks to make something prosper. And the truth is, you have made something prosper. It's just not making you prosper anymore. You see the difference? And that's the problem where Virgos will get stuck. Oh, but I'm still good for it. I'm still good for my boss. I'm still good for my spouse or my boyfriend or girlfriend. Or but it's not good for you anymore. And that's where Virgos get hooked. But I can't really justify getting out of this because they still need me and they still rely on me, because y'all always make yourselves absolutely necessary. But what are you getting out of it? On some level, it's churning and burning you. And there ain't shit coming back. So I'm not saying walk up to your employer tomorrow. This is metaphorical, because this may not be your situation. This may be romantic for you. But metaphorically, I'm not saying walk up to your boss tomorrow and quit. I'm saying update your resume. Start looking for companies that you really fucking love to work for. And start putting them out there. Start networking with recruiters. Go ahead. Be professional. Update your shit. Virgos, you like to plan. Make your exit plan. Make your exit plan. If this is a relationship that's immature as fuck and has gone on too long, if there is not kids or mortgage or any kind of legalities connecting you, you can actually get out of this a lot fucking easier. You can just be like, peace. I'm good. I'm good. Because you're not being challenged. This isn't growing. serendipity. You know what that means? It's time. But it flew away the hell away from me because somebody out there is not wanting to see that it's time. You're trying to be like, trying to make excuses. And the truth is, because this is all lopsided, it wasn't even meant for you. This wasn't even like, this was just something temporary that was pleasurable or okay. This wasn't even, it wasn't as important as you're making it. So there's really no justification of holding on to it when it's either draining you or just not right for you anymore. And you know, Virgos are a natural trine to Capricorn energy, especially if you're born in the second decan of Virgo, which would probably be between like September 1st and September 12th, around there. We just have this huge, beautiful, but very, like, think of the top of a mountain exploding before a volcano, right? The bursting, because the full moons are about release. We had a full moon in Capricorn. Any kind of full moon in Capricorn, very, very tough energy emotionally, because it's like stuck, it's hardened, but it's going to explode, and it explodes like a mountaintop before a volcano. It's deadly and dangerous, and it's destructive, and it's hard, right? It's not like this flowing pop of emotion if it were a water moon. No, it is tough energy because it's blocked by Earth. So this is designed to rattle you, but also it's designed to balance you, because it would have been in a natural trine to your sun, to your natal sun. So I just want to let you know that the energy that you're feeling, the understanding or the realization that you're feeling is right on time. This is right on time. You're just ready to, you've held on to something too fucking long. And the truth is, it's starting to get in the way of your potential. You're starting to get lazy with it. Maybe even starting to get sloppy with it. That's why the Three of Pentacles came out to say, at this point, you're just fucking up yourself. You're the one that's losing out here. Clean it up, bitch. New life. Clean it up. You gotta, you're so ready. This is this beautiful new life. Wake it up and clean up the old shit. Just let the old shit get out of your life. Like, let it out. If it's already left, don't chase it. If it hasn't, you have to make it official. Be done with it. And yes, if you are talking about work, you are done with it. You are done with it. Take it from 100% down to 80 and use the other 20% to make sure that you are, like, take your lunch break from now on. Don't work through it. Don't stay that extra hour after work. If you're paid for 8 hours a day, you can work 8 hours a day. And all those extra hours you were working, you know what you're going to do? You're going to get yourself another job, or you're going to start your own business on the side. Okay? So that you can have your exit plan. Your new life wants to break through, but it's still being cluttered by all the shit from your old, that you won't get rid of it. You haven't gotten rid of it. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you may have even fucked up a beautiful new situation. And now it's like, can I still work on this? Your answer is yes, you can still clean it up. Mercury is in shadow period now. This is why you're thinking about it. You're getting triggered. And it's going to provide you, where is Mercury right now? I think it's in Leo. So there's going to be a lot of heart space triggering, right? There's going to be a lot of honesty that comes like almost like heart to heart conversations that come, and you're going to be like, yeah, okay, I gotta let that shit go. The tribe. You could be getting a lot of help from friends, right? It could also be that there are friends that shouldn't be friends anymore. That there's just a group that's changing or has to shift because some people are just stupid and they don't encourage your growth. You can't, very rare, few and far between. Maybe a handful of people are gonna travel with you through your whole life. This is very rare. It's not a bad thing when somebody has to fall away after a season. The problem is there are certain zodiac energies like Cancer and Virgo and even Capricorn or Taurus, earth energy, usually earth and water. Fire and air, it's a lot easier for them to let go, except Aquarius. Aquarius is very hard. It holds on a lot. Aries too. Aries keeps fighting, constantly fighting for something, doesn't like to, perceives everything as a loss, and so it has to win. It's not a loss to grow. And some people ain't going to grow with you. And the only way to grow is to let go. And it doesn't even mean you hate people. You just say goodbye, and maybe you'll see each other along the way. Let yourself grow, even if other people aren't ready to come with you. Stop waiting for them to get in the fucking car. When they're ready, if they're ever ready, they'll fucking find you up the road. You have to have faith in that. Aside from that, it could be about changing up your friends. Like, because you're leveling up. You got to be with different people now. Always be around people who inspire you, who challenge you and who enable your growth, right? And offer you opportunities for growth, and that you can do the same for them, right? There's just something here where it's definitely time. You and your loved ones are safe, and a win-win outcome is forecast. Wow, Cancer and Libra. There's definitely something about tender-hearted, loving, wanting to make something work, an equal, fair partnership, or a decision that's being made about family that will help balance out a family situation, in terms of, bringing justice to it, and it'll enable a sense of a regrowth, or a new start, or a fresh start, maybe with a new family, or renewed with your family. You and your loved ones are safe because things are starting to balance out now. Or you're dealing with a Cancer or a Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra in particular, this is a sense of you have found somebody who's your equal. If you're dealing with a Cancerian, it's like you want a new start. You want a new beginning. You want a fresh start. If you're not dealing with either one of them, this is you actually being able to it's like you being able to almost heal a situation with regards to family matters. There could be legalities here that you're dealing with. This is a sense of getting a new start, or being able to clean all that up and being able to move on from that. We have balanced spirituality and practicality. This is a full moon in Pisces. This is your opposite energy. So the universe is challenging you right now. Challenging you with your counterbalance, right? Open yourself up, right? Open yourself up and make it not about you. That's why the Cancerian energy is here, and the Libra energy, to say, make it not so much just about you, right? Make it, especially if you have kids, say, what do you want them seeing? What do you want them looking up to? Would they admire the person that you're hanging around with right now? Or do you know for a fact that you never really want to bring them around? That's already a sign. If you can't bring them around your kids, or you can't bring them around your mom or dad, then what the fuck are they there for? Right? It's also, Cancerian energy talks about childhood energy. It's about balancing out that when you were a child, that youthful energy of you. It's like growing up. Balance spirituality with practicality. That's Pisces, Virgo. To balance that sense of practicality is Virgo and spirituality is Pisces. You gotta have faith that your energy is going to be better used forward than staying where it is. Let's go deeper into this situation. I will see you in the extended.